This Time Next Year by Sophia Cousins. The book starts off with our main characters, how they meet. She goes to a New Year's Eve party, goes to the bathroom, and she gets locked. She's in there for hours, and guess who opens the door? It's our main lead. Kind of start chatting. When he tells her his story, she realizes that he actually stole her name. They actually were born on the same exact day. Her mom helped his mom get through her birth. She mentioned what she was going to name her child. Whoever gave birth first would get a cash prize, and there was a big article on the newspaper about it. Her name was going to be Quinn. Her mom wouldn't let it go. Her mom is like so stuck in the fact that could have been her life, that cash prize money, and it could have changed them. And she was kind of pissed at him too. She's like, oh my God, you have my name. He's like, okay, what are you talking about? When you're reading the book, there's all this back and forth between the story about the moms and them giving birth and this beautiful friendship they bond over going through labor pain, which eventually gets ruined because of the cash prize and Quinn's mom giving birth first and what happens after that. So Minnie, she owns like this high business. She does a lot of charity. Her business is in like the red. They are not doing well. She does a lot of good work, but she doesn't know how to finance it. And he's in some kind of like finances. I forget if he's an accountant or something like that. She eventually goes to see him in his office to get help. Eventually what happens is he reconnects like the moms together. It's like this whole big misunderstanding. The biggest lesson in this book is perspective, the way you look at life. Quinn's mom saw that the interaction with Minnie's mom was such a blessing. She helped her go through the labor pains. It was her first baby and her first time giving birth, and she's so beyond grateful. When they were asked to give like the baby's name, she thought of Quinn. She didn't think that it was her stealing the name or anything like that. There was no ill vibes around it. However, Minnie's mom, she's like so stuck at the fact that they don't have a lot, the fact that her life could have been so different if like she got that cash prize. She's holding this such a grudge that it's bleeding poison into Minnie's heart. When someone your whole life is saying you're not enough, we could have had more, and they're constantly complaining, it does affect that first interaction. When Minnie and Quinn meet, Minnie is angry. She kind of has a right to be angry. If we take a step back as the reader, if she had a different upbringing, if her mom wasn't constantly comparing her to the life they could have had, she wouldn't react it in such a negative way. We can take this into a bigger scale for anyone. If you have a negative story or negative experience about anything that potentially can distort someone's opinion, say it once, say it maybe twice, but after that, like, let it go. You don't need to keep repeating that story over and over, because it does distort that person's perception and their own opinion. Now you're not letting them make their own opinions about it. They are gonna just take on yours, especially if you keep repeating that story over and over, unless they are doing the work on themselves, unless they realize, for example, Minnie's mom is constantly projecting her feelings onto her, and Minnie, being the kind girl she is just taking it as her own story. She needs to learn to have good boundaries and separate herself from it. Being self-aware, knowing that people's projections are not our own stories, and that is them, and we are going to do whatever we want to sustain our life, to live the way we want in a healthier manner. Minnie's mom is not being healthy. She is not consciously aware of the negative effects these stories are having on Minnie's life, especially after, I don't know how old she is. I think she's in her mid-20s. Mid-20s, that's such a long time to keep repeating that negative story over and over. I listened to this book, absolutely love the accents of the readers. This is such an exciting book because after I read it, I was so in love with it. I was Googling her. I was going on her Instagram account. There was an article saying they were making it into a movie, which was so exciting. And I realized that the main male character, he was one of the main characters of Emily in Paris. And I absolutely love the way he says Cooper. And our main character, her name is Minnie Cooper. When he's gonna say it, it's gonna sound absolutely beautiful. I've looked everywhere. I've even looked to prep for this video, and I still can't find it anywhere. I don't think it's been aired in the US. It's mostly in like European countries, so I have not watched the movie, and I can't tell if it's accurate to the book or if I liked it. But the trailer I've watched, and I love the trailer. It's an exact like little snippet of the beginning of the book. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button, and if you want more content like this, subscribe down below, and until next time.